we are again.
Yes.
I have another question for you,
Sure.
which we get asked a lot. What type of dog food are you feeding the puppies?
Yes, that's a very important question. And for years and years, I've always used ProPlan Sport, ProPlan Performance 3020. The bag is black and...
I've got one. Hold on. let me
Oh,
put
you
it-
have one. Okay. So, yeah, you can show. I think the bag has changed a little bit now.
Yeah, sometimes they have, I think, the...
Another breed on the
Yes.
front. But that's the one. It's all life stages, and it's the Performance 3020 Pro Plan formula. Yes, I've had very good results. I haven't had any allergic reactions in all of these years. They all do very well on that food. So it's like my mother used to say, if it works, why change it? You know, it's basically what they get since they're babies, since they start eating their gruel. That's the way I do it. You know, we start them on. Look who's here.
Well,
Our
hello,
Huma.
Huma.
Hi, Huma. How are you? You came to the video too? Yeah, my sweet Huma.
Now, when
So-
do you start? When do you start them on?
They start at 2.5 weeks. I start.
And how do you do that?
Well, I do like a little very gruel. I use the goat's milk with a little bit of oh, there she got
She
it.
wants to play.
Yeah, that she wants to play. And I do a gruel, and I add to it lots of things. I love to feed puppies with lots of things and supplements so that they grow healthy and everything. I add sometimes egg, cottage cheese, yogurt, meat, you know, and I make a little gruel there, and they love it. And I start them with my fingers, you know, so that they start eating from it. And little by little, they start learning until they eat on the plate. And I start letting the dry food to be harder, so they start crunching on it. you
Okay,
know.
so as time goes on, that's what you're doing. You're like lessening the moistness of the food.
Exactly.
Okay, now you said you put cottage cheese and stuff like that. Why do you do that?
The cottage cheese is a fantastic source of calcium, you know, and it's very highly digestible, and I love it. And the yogurt is great for their stomach, you know, and eggs are good and everything. I mean, so it's been highly successful raising puppies using that. And the raw meat, I use, you know, either chicken or turkey raw meat,
Okay.
and it's great.
Well, how many times a day do you feed the puppies?
Well, they get fed 3 times a day. The first, it's the morning food, it's at 7 o'clock in the morning. The second, it all depends on what season we are. If it's too hot, I wait until it gets a little bit cooler. So I would say I would go around maybe 2 o'clock or something and see if they want to eat, because sometimes with the heat, they don't eat well. That's something that happens. So that's why summer puppies sometimes are a little bit difficult. But I always have the air conditioner on them, you know, on their shed, so at least that they keep cool. So yes, I do maybe the 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and then I do the night feeding before I go to sleep. Go to sleep late, so I like to feed them around 9 and 10 and see how they're doing. And I have the bad habit of leaving dry food for them during the night so they can nibble, which is not good. It's not, you know.
What happens if a client says they just want to leave food out for them all the time? Wouldn't that make them finicky, like they wouldn't want to eat?
Yes, I think that's not the best idea. I believe a dog, you should bring the food out, put it to him, wait 5 to 7 minutes. If he doesn't touch the food, take it away. Because that way he says, oh my God, oh, they took my food away, you know?
Right.
So he'll learn. He's not gonna starve. He's not gonna starve. He'll say next time, I better eat this fast, because that's the problem. We create finicky eaters and slow eaters, which gets me upset.
Yes, yes.